Hello viewers, welcome to this special edition right on the iAfrica TV, wherever you might be watching. Of course, we are here to talk about land dispute matters because 16 youths were arrested for allegedly obstructing armed unit of the Gambia Police Force. Of course, expected to have their bails bonds today at the Brusubi Police Station. That is after the land dispute incident happened in Sukuta. If you were with us moments ago in our Good Morning program, we were talking to our correspondent Ibrahim Presba live from Sukuta to give us updates on where the incident occurred. And again, we are of course coming back right now to further discuss on the matter, and we are going live back again to the Brusubi police stations where some of those arrested people are supposed to report today to bring you live updates as things unfold at the police station in the Brusubi. Well, good, of course, morning, Brahima. Thank you very much again for speaking to us live from Brusubi. Tell us exactly what is happening right now at the Brusubi police station.
Thank you, Amadou. Right now, it is a very unusual traffic and very unusual parking loan here at the Brusubi police station. You know, we just visited earlier on the places that were affected, where the demolition exercise happened at the Salaji, Sukuta Salaji, lands belonging to Sukuta. So now the 16 people who were arrested were supposed to report today at the police station behind me here, and for their bail conditions to be reviewed for further discussion. Maybe charges to be preferred against them for obstructing the police, as allegedly, said by the police. But this is not happening now, because what we understand from the authorities on the ground, the report appointment has been rescheduled for next month. And the situation is somehow interesting here, but we also have some of the victims who are around me for me to pass the mic. One of them is Fat, who is a journalist and activist, was among those people who were arrested and detained for some hours before they were granted bail, and today they came to report. So I will turn the mic to Fatu Jaumane, who also is the president of the political grouping in Sukuta. Is a civil. Okay, so we'll say that. What is the group name?
The group name is Eco Political Forum.
Eco Political Forum. She is the representative, and she happened to be one of the victims who were, detained behind bars. So what happened today?
We are called here. We are on bail. We are supposed to report here today at 10 o'clock. So initially they said we are going to come back on the 2nd. Now they said it's going to be on the 9th.
All right. So the bail was extended for you to, happily have your eat at home. And today should have been. What did they say you were going to do today?
Actually, we don't know our fate. They just called us today and we are here. And they extended it again on the 9th. If you want to know, probably you talk to them.
So, did they give any charges? Did they explain what exactly you do wrong?
Initially, when we came, they said we were obstructing them. When they came to demolish, we stopped them from demolishing the place. But how can we do that? They had the guns, they had the tear gas, they had the whole military behind them. So they said we obstructed them. And they've did a rampage. They've destroyed many homes by the time we even noticed they were there.
All of the youths, including the one you represented at the demolition exercise when you went there last Tuesday, what were your roles?
What were the what?
At the demolition, what role did you play? They said you obstructed, but you were there for what reason?
The youths called me. Some people called me, the owners of the place. They called my attention to it and they said they are demolishing our homes. Can you come? So we went there and we were negotiating. But the military said, some are saying the Inspector General sent them, and some are saying they are there on orders. They are there to execute their orders and destroy the place. I said, but you can't do that. And they said, we are here. Actually, they duped us. They told us they are there to maintain the peace between the community. Before we know it, they round us up with tear gas,
Could you describe the experience? You were one of those people arrested together with 15 others, making it 16 in number. Where were you taking and for how long?
Well, I think it was a whole day event because we were there from, I think I was there from 1 p.m. all the way until what time? Until 6. They brought us here. So we left here after Maghrib prayer.
What has been the communication with the police? Have your relation with them been cordial in terms of your legal entitlement to speak to lawyers or representative? And
yes, the community is working on that to talk to lawyers. Some of us found us. We put this organization together. It's a local community organization. We wanted to plant trees. We want to bring up the forest. That's what brought this whole thing up. So we've written letters to the Forestry Department, Ministry of Justice, Minister of Lands, and so on and so forth. So that's how this organization thing came up. So when they went to demolish the lands, obviously they called us to run there. So we went there, and the military said we are here to maintain peace. We are not here. We've been here many times with the Sukutarians and the Salaji, or we are here to maintain peace. We understand that, but they said, oh, you just have to leave us to execute. I said, I cannot give you permission to destroy people's houses and fences.
So a lot of youth and community members from Sukuta and Salaji here, why are they all coming here?
They are coming for support. They come to destroy their homes. The paramilitary is showing their power. What does the community have? They also have to come in numbers to see what's going on, because they told us they're in Salaji to maintain peace between the community and between physical planning and the community. And all of a sudden, they threw some tear gas on us and arrested all of us.
So Amadou, that was Fadi Jaumane, who is representing the group from Sukuta, is doing a lot already. And early on, when we came over, we noticed a heavy police presence along the road from the Brusubi roundabout, the turntable. And we also noticed that the parking is full to capacity. So many people were here. And also, we contacted the police SO at the police station here. But his point is the media must only talk to the police PRO, who is in the police headquarters in Banjul. But we also have another brother who is part of the community here. He has influential role or part of the leaders of the organization that we talked about in Sukuta here to shed more light as to what happened today. Moro ito.
Antom Abdullah Moli Chamleti. Sukuta, yeah. Yeah, actually in Tole arrest, we are on bail. Nba bail lekono. So on a report B. So another report you go for up to on the 9th of next month. So we'll see Jambi. Well, actually, Sukuta is a community. We are all the same. And secondly, we have an organization called or association called Sukuta Eco Political Forum. We discuss politics, we discuss environment, and the issues concerning Sukuta from concern and Combo itself. So Kafunyi Luto Wole Kamba. So we get information, and the President Fadi Jaumane, I'm the Vice President. I am called, gal ko problem in Salaji. You can go there, it's Tano Jele Bifonte. So Wolen CJ, so Ntaranga Usol Traje, nga Paral Traje, and in fiscal plan, gal, iko inata boy role. So actually, I'm a Nisita. The first time, I in dialogue lela, nga explain ko. Bao certain people model bijay la dulal ba court le already. So femim ba court, imalon court la fet bital nyami nata wola dula boy. Then say what is the use of the court?
Court kisifa wo mune sujita mune kan.
Dolbi ye minister of fiscal plan ne fonction court. So ba court le already, inata wola dula, ilafta wola dula boy le dula dul fong boy le. Dula dul je up to len toto ye boy. Yeah.
Actually, Jumale Tamu.
Actually, Sukuta le Tamu. Yalam one thing, my brother. Jamobe ni fire. So ite fire to lanoje, yena do fire ta. Niko government nata. One we can understand. Government nata community, school, hospital, market, we can understand. But ne Brusubi BGB, Sukuta BGB. There is no garage. So estate de leba Sukuta. Estate de Sukuta. Well, I'm enough is enough. Brusubi is all is from Sukuta.
Estate de Sukuta. What estate all that naje akamuntako fenebe koma ipame.
Thank you. All nyintiko government right sotole ni ko laftira lwala pour mo be Gambia be la nafa. Yes, they can get that. But neo gra already neo soto already e kara ke personal use let. ida malle kata ka waf ni tata Salaji dim promo soto dami almost 5 senior staffs will be but ila bunjangol le bije fiscal plan and lands they are staying there ini la bunjangol ni la family it is somebody la father lanta over 100 years ya tabulu ko ba kala purpose mindi e man na ke woti so yalla ite ba fitinol wulindi kan mobe ni fa yalom ite wuluta dami nte wuluta dami it's like that we are all Gambians but ni ko fonta la pour yake marché ake marché ni aje Gambia fon ba problem kon there is no proper structure there is no market even Serekunda there is no market but you know only Brigam have the market maybe and Basse
police municipality be bail reporting
say ko bail nyim bi dala for on the 9 we don't know our fate yet but anything until we are ready for it you understand but more time minti adiala thank you very much thank you
so that was Mr. Abdullahi Amadou who also made it very clear that they are here in solidarity with their community. And the point is, government could have come to negotiate, but the way they interpret the situation is that this is forceful land grabbing from them. They own the land, these are inherited lands, land tenure system we know is communal land. So the whole community is together on the issue. Just that the 16 of them who were arrested, the bail appointment is being extended to next month on the 9th. So until
yes, Press, are you there? It looks we have lost Press on the line, but we'll try to get him back. As you can see, the situation at the Brusubi police station, the bail has been extended to next month on the 9th. Thank you again, Press. Well, this is a land dispute matter and also a community affair thing. It's very difficult to determine what will happen next. But now that the bail has been extended, or the period has been extended to next month on the 9th, what is likely to happen in between? And today we are official of the physical planning at the police station today in the morning to follow maybe the proceedings.
So at the physical planning, we don't notice the presence of physical planning officers because this is actually the police station. Although earlier on we noticed some PIU presence at the lands that are being disputed right now. But what we also observed from the side of the police, it was like more of a consultative errand. So there was nothing like violence or tense. But the community from Sukuta and Salaji were heavily here. They came in, at their own. They were here, waiting to hear from the police. So it is only after a decision comes from the police that you could, read their reaction. But as far as today's bail appointment was concerned, people came. They came with their resources. They were here to see what happened until when the senior police officer, the man in charge of the station, notified them that okay, the date has been extended to next month. So only then we noticed that people are now began to go home. So the place is virtually getting empty now, leaving the police to continue with their normal duties at the station.
Very well. In your discussion with Fatou Jaumane, I had a mention about lawyers, and does this suggest we might anticipate a legal process in this case?
Yeah, so those people concerned, the 16 people concerned, will tell you that they don't know their fate as of now because they were arrested, bailed, and then asked to report today. So now that the date has been extended, they couldn't tell. But one cannot rule out the court action because if it is a criminal act that they are alleged to have committed, then the courts, the judiciary is the next point of call. So all the police will have to do now is to check the sections of the Constitution or the legal measures or the charges that should be preferred against these people, and then they should also have their legal right to, look for defense or argue their cases. But government and the physical planning in this case will have to prove beyond reasonable doubt that these people arrested and the communities in Sukuta and Salaji are indeed wrong to have the court in their favor. Otherwise, the people also have all the rights to defend themselves. And then, like they say, these are, inherited lands, communal land. They own it. No one, and the government cannot just grab it from them for, personal reasons rather than national interest. So that is the view that is coming from the vice president of the Sukuta Association, that is Abdullah. So as he clearly stated earlier on, and Patu Jaumane sounded the same, that they are now waiting for the police to tell them what is the next step. Until then, they are, in the waiting seat.
Yes, of course. Just lastly, like you said, as they wait to know their fate, describing the situation on the ground, you said, of course, it is very calm. And now that the bail period has been extended, those the 16 people have gone home finally for today.
Yeah, the 16 people are okay so long that their right to freedom is still granted, and this would have been a challenge for them to be detained in the conditions of detention centers here is another topic to discuss. But also, to have them detained was one of the options that would have triggered some, reaction from the communities. So now they are okay with that. They seem to be law-abiding. They are fine after getting the notification that it has been extended. As you can see on the background, it has changed now. The place is virtually empty, and then they are going home until the next day. And then this is typical of such an organized association. They will have time to advise one another, and we spoke to two among their leadership, but in the background we could also notice that they are talking to each other. This is their Gambia, this is their country, this is their community. So whatever the case is, as far as the police is also trying to do their job, they have the duty to obey until such a time that a decision is made based on national interest and then general interest. That is what they are waiting for now.
All right, we got to leave it at that. Thank you very much for your update, and we hope to see you back soon again.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ibrahim Presba talking to us live from the Brusubi police station, where, of course, 16 people were supposed to be heard today, or were, of course, were yes, like I said, supposed to be heard on the land dispute after they were allegedly to have obstructed the unit of the Gambia Police Force during a land dispute in Sukuta. But they were bailed, and of course today the bail period has been extended to the 9th of June, as we had from press there, live from the Brusubi police station. So those were live update on the police, and of course they have gone home, and now I know they'll be free to move around, and of course till on the 9th, and then we will see eventually what would happen. And yeah, that will be it for now also. Well, thank you very much as always for the pleasure of your company. We are just trying to bring you live updates as things unfold at Sukuta this morning. Of course, we started earlier in the morning, of course, in our Good Morning program. We bring you live update from where the incident occurred, and then we move on to the police stations where the 16 people were supposed to be supposed to report today. And that being the case, the bail period has been extended, so we wait for the 9th of June. On that note, thank you very much for following our programs. Till we meet again, do have a very pleasant afternoon. Bye from Banjul.
They say time is money. So tell me, how well are you spending your time?
Have you ever thought about starting a business, but the idea seemed so big and you got so scared and you tossed it away? Over the last 13 years, I had the opportunity to travel far and wide and met so many people, both young and old. But one question that kept coming over and over again is, Mr. Fraser, how can we start a business with little or no money at all? In today's session, I aim to give advice on how you can do just that. The first thing that you must do is take action. Remember that nothing happens unless and until action is taken. You can start by reading. If you can't read, listen to audiobooks. If you can't listen to audiobooks, watch videos on YouTube. But take action right away. Start writing down your ideas that will help you get started. The second thing you do is, if you don't have a job, make sure you have a regular job. A regular job gives you the opportunity to earn money that you can put aside towards developing your business. It also gives you another opportunity to get into the rhythm of waking up early, going to work, meeting with colleagues, communicating within a business environment. It helps a lot to be able to get those things moving before you start getting into your business. The third thing I would advise is do research in the area that you want to invest into. If you don't research the industry or the sector properly, you're bound to fail. You need to research to know what the challenges are, who the current players are, who the key players are, and what works and what doesn't work, so you can avoid what doesn't work and concentrate on what really, really works. Fourth is to start with a service-oriented business. A service-oriented business can be started with no money or little money that you have, because you don't require to have a massive office to start with. In that way, you don't have to worry about rent, you don't have to worry about cash power, you don't have to worry about rates, and so on. You can meet your clients at coffee shops or restaurants, or you can meet them at their homes or at their workplaces. In that way, you add value to the service that you're providing. Another advantage of providing a service is that you can quickly change when the market changes. You can tailor the needs to the client and build stronger relationship in a way that you can carry these customers along your entrepreneurial journey. The other advantage is you have direct access to your local community. You don't have to travel far and wide to find customers. You can start providing service from literally your next door neighbor. In conclusion, not having enough money is not an excuse not to make it in life. We've had success stories from people that started with little or nothing at all and grew their business bigger until they got to where they are now. If they can do it, so can you. Stop excuses and take action right now.
Man kontaan boy mu ne boy nga ñim bata mu be taki tubabu du boy boy nga nakko do mu be doku boy nga kina ñin kendi moy boy pura e bungulo ñi boro na bungo hani lento am futa ji boy de jibe lu njumala ya fuñu koy babul lola ama me ila bungo jibe abadane jara fo te lafta fula ñi man balu kalam mu baluwo fo baluwo ko budlo ko fanan kede boy ñim bungo jala be ñamende abbe mu baluwo la do boy
ñin kunne soniyata ta www.baluwo.com anin baluwo isela bulloran jorangol be sang anila kudola asatare mambata jorangol membu ko sementol kenyo babarol nil peruol woni nga nyon jamal ta baluwo.com yin jorangol be sang ila dinkira bado adungite batala je anin baluwo ifangole marate la kudola